Yo, bitch, what's going on, man? I need to put that flag on my wall. Really customize the place, you know? Because so far, all I've got are these holes that make it, like, personable, you know? So I need to get that flag up there as soon as possible. I have that dartboard, but I barely ever use it. Watch. I mean, like, I'm not even that good at it. I mean, see, look at that shit. Like, I don't even think the magnet works anymore. Okay, that worked. That was pretty close, actually. But like as I said, that's basically what's going on. Anyways, what we got today? We gotta get this shit out the way. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what we got. Okay. All right. Yeah, this is gonna be good. We got Harley Quinn versus Jinx. DC versus League of Legends. Very well. Because yeah, we're getting close to the end of these death battles. Just get them out the way so I can focus on other stuff. Maybe finish uploading my Spider-Man playthrough. Gonna get a capture card real soon. Then 1080p 60, baby. Alright, I know what's good. But it's gonna be real good, you know. Then can maybe play Spider-Man again, except on the ultimate difficulty, because you gotta. And this time it'll be 1080p 60 because when I recorded my Spider-Man playthrough, that was in 720-30, which I don't think is good enough. At the moment, I thought it was good enough because I just wanted to upload it, but after looking back, I'm like, nah, dude. Snotty boy. Anyways. Why do I have to be the snotty boy, huh? Anywho, yeah, we got Jinx versus Harley Quinn. I don't know much about Jinx, except I've seen her a little bit on a certain website, and that's pretty much. I don't play League of Legends. I don't intend to play League of Legends. I don't know. I just don't like that kind of gameplay. I don't know what it is. Whatever it is. I feel like I gotta sneeze again. Anyways, Harley Quinn. Still like her. She's hotter. I understand they're both crazy, so that's the whole parallel between them. I'd probably say Jinx because I don't know, but maybe Harley Quinn, cause like I don't know, but we'll just see. All right, 3, 2, 1. All right, okay. Let's see what this is all about. My nose is leaking, bro.
Harley Quinn, DC's fantabulous anti-hero.
Oh, is that the Fortnite version? Why is she so flat? In Fortnite, what the hell?
We live in a society
that
adheres to strict laws and norms, but these two ladies turn that system on its head with their wild enthusiasm for
Injustice 2,
destruction.
man, she looks so fucking good in Injustice 2, man.
Delicious.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Never watched Emancipation of Harley Quinn.
Born to a middle-class family in the heart of Brooklyn, USA, Harleen Quinzel had long lived a life of mediocrity. She had embarrassing parents, annoying siblings,
and a high school life that sucked. Even more than like the normal ones.
She never quite felt like she fit in anywhere. But despite this, Harleen knew she was destined for greatness.
So, inspired by a childhood crush turned psychotic murderer, Harleen spent years training to be a world-renowned criminal psychiatrist, eventually traveling to Gotham City's infamous Arkham Asylum to research the most dangerous criminals on the planet, like Batman's arch-nemesis, the Joker.
But after analyzing the Joker and his horrific, unspeakable history as a homicidal clown, and Jared Leto, she came to realize one truth.
The Joker was actually a misunderstood angel squashed down by an unjust society and wrongfully harassed by that son of a bitch Batman.
Son of a bitch
This was the first of the Joker's many manipulations, leading her to see a warped reflection of herself through him, culminating in her breaking him out of prison, bleaching her skin via chemical vat baptism, and joining him on his life of crime, descending into love like madness and reborn as the fantastic Harley Quinn.
And she was packing plenty of tools of maniacal mayhem, including her iconic hammer, electric buzzers, and bombs of all shapes and sizes, like the dreaded banana cream pie. the most evil of all pie flavors.
When she wants to get around quickly, she can use her handy-dandy pogo stick, which she straps rockets to. That doesn't seem safe.
Speaking of unsafe, Harley's most versatile tool is her pop gun, a rotating revolver with special ammo rounds, like a boxing glove. Whoa!
Whoa, close one.
And binding confetti. Whee! And did I mention explosive rounds, which... oh no.
Ah, my leg is gone. Oh no. Oh wait, there he was. I'm fine.
I'm gonna go.
Harley combines her arsenal with unparalleled gymnastic skills, making her far deadlier than your average criminal. She can even keep up with experts like Deadshot and Catwoman, even Batman at times. The peak human superhero that can dodge lightning and survive this alien device explosion,
Yeah, she's super underestimated,
which
I feel like.
obliterated multiple city blocks.
Yeah, I think that stretches the term peak human just a bit. But hey, he's the goddamn Batman.
I'm the goddamn Batman. He literally said it, bro.
Unfortunately for
I'm
Harley,
the goddamn.
despite her unwavering loyalty to the Joker, their honeymoon period did not last. He spent years abusing her, physically and emotionally, tearing her down piece by piece.
Then, when he got bored, he strapped her to a friggin' rocket and launched her halfway across Gotham
Holy
City.
fucking shit.
Guess that's one way to say, no, it's not you, it's me.
Me, yeah.
Bye.
Harley was left alone in the wreckage, abandoned by the one person she dedicated her entire life to.
Until fellow villain Poison Ivy came by. She nursed Harley back to health, literally healing her from a damaged relationship. Ivy even gave Harley a chemical concoction that granted her superhuman strength and a healing factor.
I suppose a healthy relationship can sometimes feel like your own superpower in and of itself.
Yeah, and those two definitely seem like very good friends.
Very good friends. Right there.
Ivy at her side, Harley went on to rebuild herself as a famous anti-hero, leading teams like the Gotham Sirens and Suicide Squad. She worked on developing new skills, built around her own strengths rather than that of her past.
Like learning to use her lifelong knowledge of psychoanalysis to manipulate her foes mid-combat.
And creating tons of her own chemical concoctions, like tranquilizers and sleeping gases that can incapacitate metahumans. She even reverse-engineered her former flame's trademark Joker Venom. This deadly substance excites the laughter centers in a person's brain and forces them to laugh until they suffocate.
Harley was clearly on top of the world, but nothing caps off self-improvement like a Rocky Balboa training montage. So Harley went to Themyscira of all places to get a combat internship with the
Holy
Amazons,
shit.
just like her favoriteest superhero, Wonder Woman. And imagine going from bashing random goons in Gotham to fighting alongside immortal warrior goddesses.
She became agile enough to jump between skyscrapers and strong enough to rip an entire palm tree out of the ground with her bare hands. Based on the size of the tree and the weight of an average palm by foot, that weighs about 600 pounds. And she can hold it one-handed, so her actual strength is probably at least twice as much.
Enough to lift a full-grown
What color
brown
was
bear
it?
and throw it like a
Zangief?
ragdoll.
What are you doing here,
Hell,
buddy?
Her skills advanced so far, she was appointed a herald on the War World Apocalypse. You know, the planet ruled by the living embodiment of evil. Even the actual personification of the DC editorial staff likes to call her in to help with tough jams.
As the years went on, Harley surprised literally everyone by transitioning from supervillain to superhero. She partnered up with other heroes, became a psychiatrist again, and legitimately started helping other vigilantes with trauma, like Jason Todd, who definitely needed that.
In
He
fact,
needed
the
that, yeah.
Bat family
Jason
she used
Todd
to
needs that shit.
antagonize and ridicule eventually accepted her as kind of an extended member of their group,
Yeah, like
teaming up
in
with her to
Injustice 2.
save Gotham from her toxic ex. Good for
Toxic
her.
ex.
Guess we're not going to talk about when she went back to the Joker a couple times, huh?
Damn.
In the end, she may be a little nutty, but you'd be mad not to love Harley Quinn.
Yeah, man, how can you not, bro? I want a woman who could just kill me, you know?
The
I don't know,
world of
Harley
Runeterra
Quinn-
is a wondrous fantasy land of advanced technology, arcane magics, and
See what you got,
legendary
bro.
champions. But on its northern shores are two cities locked in political turmoil. For decades, Piltover's rich elite have exploited the undercity of Zaun, forcing workers into unsafe conditions and brutalizing the populace with terrifying police enforcers.
Oh,
Holy
so
shit.
like New Jersey. You could have just said New Jersey.
Until one day, a wild, loose cannon would literally explode onto the scene. She gave those uptight topsiders a taste of their own medicine, menacing its people with bombs, gunfire, and even more bombs. This was Jinx.
Jinx destroyed Zeppelins, Jumanji'd the shit out of the local zoo, and switched the street signs. What a
Oh no,
monster.
what a
Now
travesty.
those monkeys will never find their way back.
Only the Enforcer, Violet, could hope to stop her. But even armed with massive gauntlets weighing over 4,000 pounds each, Vi could not definitively overcome Jinx's magnificent arsenal of mechanical monstrosities.
Man, they're so evenly matched. It's almost like they're related.
They're sisters, aren't they?
Anyway, Jinx
This
can
is
burst
a-
open birds with her trusty Zapper Shock pistol, turn enemies to Swiss cheese with her Pow Pow minigun, and blow bad guys to bits with her Flame Chomper grenades.
But Jinx's favorite weapon is her Fishbones rocket launcher. So much so, she rides it like a rocket-powered pogo stick. Well, that seems even less safe.
Well, don't let her manic attitude fool you. Not only is Jinx tough enough to take a hit from Braum, a guy who can shake mountains with a punch, but she's wicked smart. Almost all her gear is custom made. She's even recreated Hex Tech, funky science powered by magic crystals. Ooh.
Including her handheld teleportation device. Oh, my bad.
Cool.
Is that League of Legends? What a coincidence.
Oh no.
Hold the phone. Are you talking about League of Legends over there? I love that game. I've got in more than 10,000 hours just in our college days, huh, buddy? League of Legends is a multiplayer online
Oh, this
battle
is an
arena
ad?
game forged in the flames of LAN parties and salty gamer tears.
Salty gamer
And
tears,
as
bro.
any
People are
professional will tell
crying,
you,
man.
to play the game well, you need to min-max your character's loadout with the best possible items.
Yeah, and the worst mistake you can make is being new. God, it's the midterms all over again. No, Boomstick, stay in your lane. What are you doing in the jungle? Stop it, feeder.
Jinx's ideal loadouts include Phantom Dancer, so she can phase through objects after landing a blow.
I'd like to phase out of this conversation.
Then there's the Quicksilver Sash, which protects her from status effects like sleep, paralysis, and poison. This includes forced actions, which make you do things you don't want to do. Hey, Boom, you want to pop into a match with your old Teemo from back in the day? I can set it up right now.
How about we move on to Arcane before I ram my foot up your ass?
Aww.
So, there's more to Jinx than what the main games depict. Before her infamous tomfoolery, most people around Zon knew her as an innocent young tinkerer named Powder.
Like pretty much everyone in the Undercity, Powder had it rough. She lost her parents in a conflict
Powder?
with enforcers, but
Oh,
had
shit.
a bit of luck when she joined this cool foster family along with Vi, who was, gasp, her sister all
Yeah,
along.
who knew
If
it?
you're wondering what put soap in their opera, Vi was a total badass, and Powder was desperate to also prove herself to her newfound family. And then she made a mistake.
Oh,
Seemingly
shit.
abandoned, Powder was left in the hands of the most notorious drug kingpin around. Silco was not the father she needed, but the one she wanted, teaching her to turn her perceived weaknesses into her greatest strengths. Thus, she became Jinx.
Even when
Damn.
the sisters reunited years later, they couldn't fully reconcile, setting up the game of cat and mouse in the game.
Jinx was an excellent rival, able to keep up with other skilled warriors like the bullet-dodging Echo, and survive the worst of Zon's toxic environments, which can kill normal people in minutes. After a near-fatal explosion, she was also infused with Shimmer, a toxic strength and speed-enhancing drug that permanently altered her body's biochemistry.
But Shimmer's side effects intensified her prior trauma, making her much more unhinged and prone to attacking with lethal intent.
Inspiring her ultimate weapon, the Super Mega Death Rocket! This baby's been powered by both Hextech and its even more volatile cousin, Chemtech.
That's even more explosive! I forgot how much I appreciated the explodey options. Anyway, both Hextech and Chemtech are comparable in power to natural magic.
On par with what a badass mage like Lux is able to cast, such as Lucent Singularity, which can totally body these big ol' rocks.
Measuring their width with Lux's height, we can determine she destroyed almost 13,000 tons of rock from 30 meters away.
Promotional trailers show Mega Death Rocket matching the speed and power of Lux's Final Spark, a much more powerful attack that fires a Kamehameha of natural light.
So her rocket is not only super strong, but super fast. From powder to gunpowder, Silco couldn't be prouder.
But her violet streak grew grim until the day she met a particularly explosive Yordle. Ziggs bonded with her over their mutual passion for destruction, but his was more tempered, controlled. Thanks to his wisdom, Jinx learned a little bit of restraint when it came to exploding things of a more fleshy nature.
Helping her tone down the wanton violence and recover some of her mental stability, like he's some kind of feline brand Jiminy Cricket.
And despite being on opposite sides of the
Cheshire
bridge,
Cat?
Jinx and Vi remained sisters, ultimately still caring about each other in their own way, even if they were at odds more often than not.
Though you better believe that when things get boring and uptight, Jinx will be there to shake things up.
I don't know, dude. I mean, this, like, bro, I don't know, man. I'm never gonna play League of Legends. I just don't like the type of gameplay it is. I don't know, man. Jinx seems to have a way bigger arsenal than Harley Quinn, whereas Harley Quinn seems to have more physical prowess, right? Like, physical strength and stuff like that. Intelligence, probably Jinx because she made her own weapons, right? But then again, that's saying that Harley Quinn isn't dumb either. You know, it's not like she's like crazy stupid, right? She can also hold her own. I don't know. It's a little tough one. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Yeah, but whatever it is, I'm still gonna put money on Harley because I just love her so much. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's Harley Quinn. You know what I'm saying? You already know what it is, bro. Anyways, yeah, I don't know, because, like, Jinx has a lot... You can say she has a better arsenal of weapons. Harley is better redemption arc. Anyways, fuck it, we're gonna see it.
Alright, the combatants are set. We've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
I don't know. Harley, sure, why not? It's not because I like her. Although deep down I feel like Jinx might win because she has more varied weapons and more firepower. Nice animation, damn.
Exploding stuff. Ha! I like exploding stuff too. Why don't I start with your head?
Man, these crows are getting absolutely massacred, bro.
She's right behind you.
Aw, thanks, pal. Traitor! You're a real firecracker. Got a light? Oh, sure thing.
Damn. Oh no. Oh boy. Oh, it's gotta hurt. That cigar probably gonna explode, isn't it? Oh boy. This is genuinely entertaining. I like it.
That's unfortunate.
Uh-oh, mirror maze. That's never good for anyone.
I told you to, Dad. To make up for it, I got you some nice perfume. Smells like...
Uh-oh, that's not good. So Jinx is more mentally unstable, I feel like, whereas Harley had a redemption arc. So I think that's one event she has.
I am a doctor, and you ain't crazy. You don't have that same smile.
Oh boy.
A second opinion.
Holy shit. Damn, she got shot the fuck up.
Wait! Don't you want to get in close and savor my emotions as you deliver the final kill? Nah, bye.
She tried to manipulate her at the end, but I guess she's just back to me saying, "Oh boy, there's a head."
KO!
Well, there you go.
Don't just stand there, Jinx. You just want a free teddy bear. What if it's Timbers?
This was a complicated fight with far more factors to consider than at first blush. Harley had more direct combat experience against superpowered beings, along with better training.
But Jinx's physical power, diabolical weaponry,
Right,
and assortment of
weapons, yeah.
items were just enough to roast this Harlequin duck.
While Harley lifting over
Harlequin duck.
1,200 pounds is
Damn.
impressive, Jinx can compete with Vi, whose gauntlets weigh 8 times that in the game.
And Jinx can take hits from a guy who can shake mountains. A bit beyond Harley's level of strength.
Harley may have been more naturally acrobatic, but Jinx's hex tech and intangibility match and outclass that mobility. The teleporting tablet alone could control the entire fight, since Jinx could send herself or Harley just about anywhere.
And while Harley had a moderate healing factor, she's never regenerated entire body parts before, so a big enough kaboom would definitely kill her. And Jinx's weapons were strong enough to do just that. In order to destroy over 13,000 tons of rock from such a distance, Lux's magic explosion would need a yield of about 20 kilotons of TNT.
And Jinx's Hextech and Chemtech are similar to Lux's magic in speed and power.
Even if we scale Harley's durability to Batman surviving this massive explosion, the potency of Jinx's weaponry outpace it more than 300 times.
Sure, Harley is legitimately intelligent, but so is Jinx, as evidenced by her inventions and routinely outwitting Vi and her task force. Plus, Jinx is typically distrusting of people she's just met, so Harley's potential mind games were likely to fall on skeptical ears.
Jinx
Right.
was much more likely to shoot first and ask questions later.
Now, Harley still had her wide array of poisons and chemical agents, like the Joker Venom, which would kill most opponents in minutes. However, after living her whole life in the toxic cesspool of Zon, her tolerance for poisons is clearly much higher than a normal person.
Yeah.
Not to mention, the Quicksilver Sash could simply end any unwanted effect on her. Ultimately, Harley couldn't stand up to Jinx's physical power, superior technology, or overwhelmingly explosive arsenal.
Harley
Right.
clowned around only to get her bell rung by someone out of her league.
Damn.
The winner is Jinx.
Well, there you have it, fellas. I always had a feeling it would be Jinx. Because like she had better weapons and this and that. So, yep, Jinx won. Poor girl, Harley. She just couldn't get ahead. Get it? Ahead. Because her head flew off anyways. Yep, that was Harley Quinn versus Jinx, man. I'm still not going to play League of Legends. This is not my forte. I don't like it. Like, I don't like that kind of gameplay, whatever. But, Jinx is cool, you know. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna go now. Later.